Johnny, bits of Johnny.
Who's your favorite Spice Girl?
I don't like really any of them, to be honest. They just don't pass the time of day for me, really.
Right.
I don't think about such things. I just, the one thing I found hilarious, actually, is that one day they all decided to get back together again.
Right.
And it was like, you just knew they were doing it, and it was like instant millions at the click of the fingers. Yet I could see on their faces, you know, I'm a fairly good judge of character, but you could see on their faces they were just totally doing it for the money. Did they care about that whole
Yeah, I doubt
Not
it.
at all, man. You
Right.
know what I mean? And that's the real irony about being in a band like this. You know, you do a lot of years are a struggle. Some years are. Yet these people just click their fingers, and it's like,
Right.
you know,
Right.
crazy. Not that I really care for that, because I'm never worried about that stuff. But some years are a struggle. You know, what I
Right.
mean? Undoubtedly.
Well, maybe if you had breast implants or something.
perhaps. Yeah. So that's kind of sexist a little bit. So,
Would it? Do you think that would be to say that?
well, it's
Well, I mean, I
implying
think
that
that
good looking. You know,
Well, but I think
sort
that's
model
part of their just general, you know, appeal.
Yeah,
that
probably,
it's five
yeah.
good-looking women get up and sing, and
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Do they really sing though?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that
Some
question.
of it sounds. If you are sort of, I mean, you don't have to music train. If you listen to some of it, some of the singing is
Right.
well patchy. You know what I
Right.
mean, to be fair, but.
So you guys don't go in and do a lot of like adjustment to the pitch of your audio then to make sure you're on key.
No. I mean, well, for me, it's just literally shouting and screaming most of the time. You know, I'm quite proud of that. You know,
Right.
But I mean, I do some stuff that's very baritone. Like we're talking about bands like the Swans, who were a huge influence. I don't know if you're aware of Michael Jar and
yeah,
stuff.
definitely. You were actually one of the first folks that I'd heard say that the Swans were an
Oh,
influence.
they're huge.
Yeah.
Huge. If you listen to all their albums, have got a Swan style track and parts in different songs. Yeah, completely. I mean, that real choral baritone sort of anguished, you know, howl, if you like. But
Right.
it's kind of, I like to do that. And that side of the band is somewhat tuneful,
Yeah.
you know, perhaps not to some pompous, you know,
Right.
classically trained whoever, but it to me, it's in key and it works, you know.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I'm just screaming and shouting. But there's no actual pitch changes done mechanically. It's all me, basically. You know,
Oh,
more or
nice.
less, so.